Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, Arizona Unplugged channel. This channel is documenting our life living off-grid here in northern Arizona and homesteading, by the way. So as you can see, I'm not at the homestead. I'm currently in my truck heading to one of the nearby bigger towns. I got a bunch of shopping to do. So there's a few things I want to cover here on today's video. First of all, if you're new here and the off-grid lifestyle homesteading thing suits you or interests you, please consider subscribing and hit that thumbs up thing. I guess there's something with the algorithms that helps out. I don't know much about it, but everybody says it, so smash that like button, right, and subscribe. So anyways, I've been home for about 3 days. I was in San Diego working. I had a big job that came up and I need the money, so I drove out to San Diego and worked for the week, and I just got back a couple days ago. That being said, I made some money, so I'm going to town. I got to buy a bunch of stuff for the cabin. I got to do a little bit of banking for the wife. You know, I got bags of trash in the back I need to take to the dump. Just a bunch of little odd and ends things to do today. But today, rather the other day, is a very special day because March 2nd marked our 8th month, beginning of our 8th month living full-time off-grid here in northern Arizona, and we're loving it, guys. As you can see, the background behind me, nothing but junipers and mountains and just beautiful area out here. So it's all good. So the money that I made in San Diego this last week has made it now possible that we can finally rent the wood chipper and the mini excavator to start getting our garden beds ready for this spring, which is coming just in a couple weeks. We are way behind. It's one of those things, we just didn't have the money to do it. Now we do, so we're gonna do it. We're just gonna blast it out and just see what we can get done. Don't become overly, overwhelmed by the amount of projects that's going on. And if you're living out like we are, weather is a huge determining factor whether you get things done or not. Now today, if you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it very clear, but it's supposed to rain today. Let me turn this way. It's supposed to rain. And leaving the ranch this morning, there's some ice on the ground, some hail from last night. I'm not sure if it's gonna rain. You know, that's how it is out here. They tease you, they say it's gonna rain, and it's gonna rain for a few days, and then you get nothing. So we are pretty critically low on water. But we'll deal with it as it comes. I may be buying some water tanks for emergencies, for drought conditions like this where we're just not getting rain. We still need water, still need to drink water, we still need to take showers, do laundry, that stuff. We have to have water. So I may have to import some water, which is fine. That's what everybody does anyways. If I only have to do it once a year, I'm okay with that until we get enough money to buy some more tanks. If you watched my rainwater harvesting system review the other week, we have currently 10,550 gallons of storage capacity. I want to double that to just over 20,000 gallons, but that means getting 4 more tanks, and each tank is about $2,500 to $3,000. So that's another 12 grand that just not happening at the moment. So if I could spend 500 and get a tank that goes in the back of my pickup truck here, anytime we go to town, we can fill up and bring it back home to at least give us a buffer, a water buffer zone. So that's what's going on, guys. Just got back from a big, very productive job in San Diego. Made some money. Now we're out to buy the things that we need. The last day or so, I've been working on finished carpentry inside the cabin. All the stuff that we're gonna do outside, at least most of it, I wanna document so you guys can see what's going on. I'm gonna slow down just a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going the speed limit. This road is notorious for having a lot of troopers, radaring your speed. And even though the tickets aren't as expensive as California, CHP, still, it's best to stay safe, stay under the speed limit, and that's not what this video is about. So let's change the subject. So I'm heading to the dump right now, dump some trash, then I gotta go to the bank, then I'm gonna go get my head shaved, my beard trimmed up at this really cool spot I know, old school barbers, and then what is it, probably Home Depot, and then grocery shopping, and then by that time I gotta pick the wife and boy up and go home. But we're praying for rain today. I'm not gonna hold my breath. It always seems to peter out at the last minute, unfortunately. So it's been definitely a dry year. Our monsoon season last summer wasn't much to write home about. So, you know, at that time, during monsoon season last year, we pretty much had all full tanks. So I wasn't really concerned about it. But now, you know, 8-9 months later, now we're getting concerned because we're down to our last tank of water. So we'll figure that out. One of the things I may be purchasing today, if I can find what I need, is a large 2-inch gas-powered water pump. That's primarily going to be used as a emergency fire suppression system for the homestead. That's a series of videos I'm going to be making that show you, and I've been thinking about this for years, show you my ideas of getting some much needed fire suppression, fire emergency systems set up, because right now all we got is hoses and fire extinguishers, and I want something a lot more substantial than that. So I want to shop around today for a 2-inch gas powered water pump that can deliver a large amount of volume and pressure to some very large rainbird type sprinklers, that in the event of a forest fire or a house fire, I could turn that pump on and get all the buildings doused with water, and all the surrounding trees and brush doused with water to hopefully save our home. So I take fire safety very, very seriously where we're at. It's definitely a danger that's always on my mind. So I'm going to cut the video here, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just pulling up to the dump. I'm going to drop these bags of trash. I need to build an incinerator. Speaking about catching the forest on fire, if you guys know the legalities of that here in northern Arizona, burning your trash in an incinerator, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to look it up. But it's always good to have a way to get rid of trash, and we don't create a whole lot, but for what we do create, it'd be nice to get rid of it on our own instead of having to have these people bury it. So I will cut the video here. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm just happy to be back home. Being in the city for a week, I didn't enjoy that aspect of it, but we need the money, so there we go. So again, I hope you guys are all doing well. It is March, spring is almost here, and we're really looking forward to gardening and planting and all that good stuff. So I will catch you on the next video. Y'all take care, prep and thrive.